So in that previous question, you could think of that as a mixture of two investments. Previous to that was a mixture of two chemicals to get a new strength for that chemical. Now we're mixing two types of candy. We're supposed to find out how many pounds of each, one selling for 78 cents per pound and another for $1.23 per pound, to get a mixture that sells for 95 cents a pound, and it's going to be 7 pounds of that. Same thing as I brought up very early on. Instead of price per item times number of items, now it's price per pound per number of pounds. So if we have X be the number of pounds of the 78 cents candy, 78 cent per pound candy, and Y, have that be the pounds of the $1.23 per pound candy. I get one equation by adding the number of pounds that I'm mixing to get the total number of pounds. Whereas we need another equation taking into account the prices, using price per pound times number of pounds would give us price. And we need to do that on the other side as well. We need the $1.95 multiplied to 7, which is $13.65. This time, let me go ahead and do substitution. I'll subtract say y from both sides in the first equation. X is equal to 7 minus y, and I'm going to plug that into the second equation. A lot of times people forget to do that multiplication on the right-hand side as well, but it applies to all three terms. Price per pound times number of pounds equals price. Distributing, 0.78 times 7 is 5.46. Before anything else, I'm going to combine the like terms. 1.23 minus 0.78. Sorry, that's a positive. So subtracting the 13.65 minus 5.46, I get 8.19. So I'll divide both sides by 0.45. I see. That was supposed to be 0.95 times 7. Makes sense. The price of the mix should be in between the original two prices. So 0.95 times 7, should have had 6.65 over here. Subtract 5.46 from that to get 1.19. Divide that by 0.45. See, what was happening was I was getting a number bigger than 7. And I knew that both X and Y had to be a number of pounds, so something positive, but each would have to be less than 7. Now, I'm going to leave that in there to let you see how we're all human. We can make mistakes. This is staying in the video because I'm including how I caught my mistake. Now it says to round to the hundredths place. That's 2 places after the decimal point. I'm getting Y is 2.64, and then there's a bunch of 4s afterwards, but that's going to get rounded to the hundredths place. So 2.64 pounds. That's of the $1.23 candy. And if we subtract that from 7, that'll give us X is 4.36 pounds of the 78-cent candy. Similar to with the mixing different strengths of alcohol question a little earlier, 78 cents is 17 cents away from 95 cents, whereas 95 cents is 28 cents away from $1.23. So that 95 cents per pound in the mix is closer to 78 cents per pound, and notice which one we're using more of. I'll let you plug in and check as well if you'd like, but I'm doing a rough check by that kind of reasoning.